Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minute Book Reviews. My name is George. Today I'm going to be reviewing Extreme Ownership, how U.S. Navy SEALs lead and win by Jocko and Leif Babin. So, this was Jocko Willink's first book, and sorry about the sound and the video. I'll fix that once I get some money for new equipment and stuff. So anyways, this is Jocko Willink's first book. I want to say he wrote this when he first got out of the military, of the Navy. And I actually got this book confused with this other book. I want to say he wrote another book called Discipline Equals Freedom, and I have not read that one. This is the only book of his that I've read, and I think he has another one called The Dichotomy of Leadership or something. But this is his first one, and I actually listened to it. I didn't write it. I'm sorry, I didn't read it. I probably shouldn't be reviewing it, but here I am. And the reason why I say that is because I actually listened to it while I was at work, working a night job. And we would have these big, long periods of time where, I probably shouldn't have done this. I definitely shouldn't have been listening to books at work, but I was. But anyways, we would have these long periods of time between picking orders. So I was an order picker. I think I was an order picker, and I would drive these forklifts. This forklift that you stand on and you can rise up and stuff. And I would just hide up there and listen to the book. So I listened to this book, and the message is in the title, but specifically what I remember from this book is that he talks about one time when he was in Iraq, where he was the commando of a Navy SEAL team, and he was working with Iraqi soldiers, and there was a blue on blue. And what blue on blue means is that there was friendly fire, so they shot each other without knowing. I don't think anybody was killed, but I think somebody was injured, and one of the Iraqis was injured, and they asked him whose fault it was, and they were trying to analyze whose fault it was, and Jocko Willink, the commando, took ownership of the problem. And it's a pretty simple but powerful message, I think. I actually, like I said, I got it confused between, I thought I had read this book, and I thought this book was called Discipline Equals Freedom, but no, it's called Extreme Ownership, and I haven't thought of that phrase in a while, but it makes a lot of sense, right? If you take ownership of, let's say you take ownership of your room, let's say you right now, this desk, if I could show you this desk has 50 different things in it right now, but if I organized it and took ownership of it, I'm gonna feel better, I'm gonna be at a better spot. If you take ownership of your physical body, how much you eat, with the times of the day when you eat, do you work out, do you nutrition wise, do you eat right and stuff like that. If you take ownership of that, you're gonna be at a better spot. Let's say you're having this is more of a personal thing to me, but I don't know if I have ADHD or I don't know what it is, but sometimes in conversations I'll nod off. It's hard for me to stay engaged in conversation with people sometimes, but if I tell myself I'm gonna take ownership of this time, of this moment right now that I'm having with this person, whether it's a customer or something like that, and we're having a conversation, I'm more present, you're more engaged in that conversation or whatever. But that's just my personal application to it. But you can apply those 2 words to all sorts of areas of your life. Let's say school, if you're just blasé or you're just kind of lackadaisical about it, you're probably going to struggle in school. But if you take ownership of it, extreme ownership of it, you stay on top of each assignment. If you stay on top of, your assignments, you're going to keep up with the work. You're going to be learning things that you need to learn. You're going to do good in the test. You study when you need to study. You're going to do good in the test. So anyways, it's a pretty simple concept. I actually, for a year, anyways, I haven't thought about this in years. So, great book. Highly recommend it. Peace.